Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. St. Patrick's Day is fast approaching, and one of the things I like to make this time of the year is some form of a Reuben sandwich. It's one of my absolute favorite sandwiches out there, and I'd love it in any form, much like a Philly cheesesteak. So today we're going to be making a Reuben pizza. Very excited about this. I've been dreaming about it for about 6 months. So I think we've come up with a good recipe. I'm going to be starting off with a rye crust, or a rye pizza dough. This is courtesy of my friend Cooking Green. I will leave a link down in the description to his video on how he put this together. You'll also need some corned beef. I cooked this up the other day off of a brisket and then sliced it really thin. I've got 1 can of sauerkraut that I've thoroughly drained, squeezed out. You don't want that much moisture in it. And then for my cheeses, I'm going to be using a mix of gruyere and Swiss that I've gone ahead and grated myself. And over here we've got the makings for our Thousand Island salad dressing. I'll be starting off with a ½ a cup of mayo, to which I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of pickle relish, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 teaspoons of a finely minced onion, in here I have 1/4 of a teaspoon of minced garlic and a pinch of salt, which is about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And the last thing I'll be adding in is 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. And then these will just get stirred together, and we can set our Thousand Island salad dressing over to the side. I've divided my pizza dough in half. I'm going to be making 2 smaller ones today. I'm not exactly looking for a round pizza here. I kind of like the look of a free form. Press this out a little. Make sure it's completely even all the way around. I'm working on a piece of parchment paper that's the exact size of my pizza stone, so I know about how big I need to make it. Alright, I am pretty satisfied with that shape. I'm going to pop this into a 425 degree oven and par bake the crust for about 8 minutes. I've got the crust par baked. You will know it's done if it will hold its shape, like when you stand it up, or if you put it in your hand, it'll stay there. It won't like flop over or anything. And we're going to start off by putting down a thin layer of the Thousand Island dressing. Once you have the dressing on, the next layer is going to be a little bit of our corned beef. Now I did thinly slice this, though I might go ahead and break it up just a little bit so we don't have like huge chunks of it all over the place. The next thing to go on is going to be the sauerkraut, and I'm just very loosely sprinkling this across the top. I don't want to put too much on in case there's still a little bit of that moisture left in it that I didn't get squeezed out. Looks pretty good to me. I'm going to go ahead and move on to this one. And then the last thing I want to do is top it with my Swiss cheese and gruyere. Now that I've got the cheese on and I'm happy with that, I'm going to put these back into that 425 degree oven straight onto the pizza stone and allow them to cook for an additional 10 minutes or until the crust is done and our cheese is nice and melted. I've removed the pizza from the oven and I've allowed it to cool here for just a little bit. I did let it bake for about 12 minutes. It needed that little extra couple of minutes just to help get some of the cheese browned up on top. But now all I have left to do is try this out. Very excited for this. I do love a good Reuben. Oh man. Oh man, this is so good. Wow. The flavors here are absolutely incredible. I want to go ahead and add just a little bit more of my Thousand Island dressing. I do like a lot of Thousand Island dressing on my Reuben, so let's try that again with just a little bit more dressing on it. Definitely, that's the way to go. Just a little bit extra sauce right there on top makes this an absolutely perfect pizza in my eyes. I've got to say, this really did hit the spot. I think I absolutely devoured that piece of pizza, but that is going to be it for me for the day. If you have enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you guys tried this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you. And as always, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.